Welcome back. This is episode number 13. And before we begin, I have one thing I want to do real quick. I spent a while kind of looking through the different items you can get in the expansion, debating which ones I wanted to get, and it is really hard to like crush the min-maxer inside of me and be like, I don't just want to get the most powerful Storm of the Century or the most powerful Mana Clash. I eventually decide, after some internal debate, to go with the kind of a well-rounded character build, which is kind of weird, I guess. But it sucks too because some of the items are the defensive versions are very slightly better, but I prefer offensive stuff for a mage since I'm not going to be attacked very often. But at the same time, I will go with what is best. So like Andrel's Blessing is arguably the best belt. If it's not the best belt is probably either one I'm not going to get or one that I already have and I think sold, unless maybe Anders has it. Guess we can check on that. It's the one that has I would have been using for a while if I hadn't bought the current one.
Andraste's blood.
Let's see if he has it equipped. It's the one from... Whoops, my bad. Hey, you can level up again. What do you know? Yeah, that's the one. The Sash of Forbidden Secrets. So if you compare those two, for instance... Sash of Forbidden Secrets. You could argue that the Sash of Forbidden Secrets is better for a mage overall. You do get the mana and stamina regen from Andrel's Blessing, so it's hard to debate. But the good thing is I have companions, so even the stuff I don't end up using, I can give to them. But yeah, I think I'm actually going to end up sticking with this. I'll probably end up sticking with this. These two... What did I do with... I have Ring of Mastery. I'm actually going to give myself Ring of Discipline, because that gives me an item bonus, which is plus 12 Constitution, which isn't great for a mage, but the fact that it's, plus 10 spell power and plus 15 willpower on their own are both really good. And the fact that I get a set bonus on top of that is just icing on top of the cake, especially for a character without a lot of health. 60 more health is a big deal. I do lose that 15% electricity damage bonus, and unfortunately there is nowhere in the game to get that back from. Unless you get like a really bad staff, or not really bad, but not competitive. So you have the 20% from this, 15% from Elemental Mastery. That's only 35%, whereas you can max out at 50% for plus damage percentage things. So my Storms of the Century won't be as powerful as they could be, but either way they won't be as powerful as they could be because I'm not using the high spell power versions of like everything in the game. That's not what I'm necessarily going for. But yeah, so a little bit of mana regen is nice, a little bit of defense is nice. Overall spell power is nice just because I do a lot of healing, I do a lot of different types of spells, and the potions are affected by spellcast or by spell power as well. So overall, it's just a good idea to have, I guess, to focus more on spell power than it is to focus on a certain type of elemental damage, even though it would make for better storms. That's only, 3 of my abilities are actually electricity damage, 4 if you include the storm being different from Tempest. So how much do we have? 154. Yeah, the multipliers for these are really nice. Alright, so yeah, I think I'm actually pretty happy with what we have now. I think I'm going to keep the Reaper's Vestments just because I like the look of them better. There will be some robes that we can get that are more offensive later on, and there's actually an even better pair we could get if we killed somebody we're not going to kill, and there's an even better pair if we had completed the Witch Hunter DLC, which we're going to do the very last of all. And I swear I've completed it before. Like, I'm missing one of the achievements from it. I guess you have to do more than just complete it to get the achievement. I'm not really sure there, but I'm not sure why I didn't get it, unless maybe I didn't complete it or the game. I have no idea why I don't have it, but I don't. So that's why I don't have those robes automatically added to my inventory. I don't really like the appearance of them anyway. So, but enough jibber jabbering. The other decision I wanted to make, and I guess the reason that got me into all this, was deciding between the 2 final staffs of the game, and it's really tough because each of them have such, I don't even say minor pros or cons, but I'm going back and forth between the 2 of them. And ultimately I decided I want the staff that this guy sells. It is, if not the best staff in the game, at least the most expensive. And the other staff we'll get later on, it's also really good. It actually has 1 more spell power overall, but it does not have rapid aim. It doesn't look as cool in my opinion. It doesn't have the mana regen. In exchange, however, it does have 75 stamina, 50% extra spirit damage, and 15% spirit resistance. Um, so it's really nice if you use a lot of spirit spells, which I really don't. I have Tuck Knife Prison, Arcane Bolt, and Mana Clash. So it'd be really nice for a really strong Mana Clash, but other than that, I think I'm just going to go with Spell Fury. Plus, like I said, I like the appearance of it. So let's go ahead and equip it. It is the only spell in the game with this appearance, although there are some spells in Dragon Age 2 with the same appearance. And there it is. Spell Fury. Very nice. I even think it looks like a little like dragon icon, which is kind of cool. Maybe it's just a squiggle or an S for Spell Fury. That could be it too. But I like to think of it as a little dragon head. And some ancient runes on the hilt. But yeah, it's a pretty cool staff design. So we're going to go with that. And yeah, I already decided a long time ago that appearance was going to affect my decisions because I'm not wearing a headpiece, and if I really wanted to min-max, I should be. So there's always that. Anyway, the good news is we can give one of these guys my old staff. Which one? I don't really know. Alright. Should we give Anders another aura? Time Spiral. What is this? Well, in that mode. No, he's not going to use that mode that much. Alright, I will go with Draining Aura then. We'll add that to his ever-growing arsenal of sustained abilities over here. But yeah, I guess we can go ahead and give him Staff of the Magister Lord. Actually, fire and spirit damage. I should probably give that to what's her name? Belena. Although Hertz does fire damage as well. Decisions. What does his current staff do? I should have kept the staff that like Wynn and Morrigan had at the end of the game. 10% spirit damage. Well, this definitely outclasses it in every way. Okay, let's go with that. Why not? Alright, so that is settled then. I think my character is actually as min-max now as he's going to get, for better or worse. And I'm going to try not to worry about this stuff anymore and just enjoy playing the game. Because really, no fight in this game is that hard anyway, so it's not going to matter all that much. That is a silly headpiece, Anders. Alright, before I forget, I'm going to send Anders away. Make sure we have a rogue, and... Okay, I do want to finish the Orphans quest, because I looked up already at the flowers. It is in the Chantry. So, we're going to take our shiny new staff to the Chantry, nick some flowers, and give them to the Blight Dolphins. And I believe that's the last quest of the Orphans quest line. Actually, there are some boots that I want. And those I think you get near the end of the game. So those will be my very last upgrade to this character. Every other upgrade will simply be to upgrade my crew as a group. And we'll do those as we go. Flowers, there they are. On the revered mother's desk.
It shall be done.
I'm sure she won't miss those. Alright, and then we'll head back to Melissa's house, deliver the flowers, and be on our merry way. Not sure if you have to return to the quest board or not, but if you do, we'll just do that later. It still really sucks you can't make unlimited stamina droughts. Like, oh, why add them if you can't? If I would have known that, I would have imported a bunch of deep mushrooms before I left the last game. Who even sells deep mushrooms? It might have been Ruck, in which case we killed Ruck, because Severin forced me to. Damn elf. Aw, quest completed. No XP for that, but we got an approval point from Nathaniel, so that's something. And it's good to get it out of my mission log. That's the real reason I wanted to do it. Alright, so we're finally starting to wind down on our quest just a little bit here. Keep looking for other metals, look for other merchants. I don't know where to get half that stuff. I'm not going to worry about it just yet. Find more lyrium, and so, okay, so most of these are just like lookout quests. You don't have to really do anything for them. Actually, we don't have to leave the city. We can just go from here. Yep. Alright, so without any further ado, let's head to the Blackmarsh now that we are 10 minutes into the video. Sorry for my rambling, but like I said, I'm one of those people that really like loves obsessing over stats and figuring out just what the best gear is in the game and tweaking your character so their build is absolutely perfect. And yeah, this is not one of those games that you really should do that, even though you very much can. It's just not worth the hassle. All right, so here's the Blackmarsh. Already this area is starting to come back to me. Let's do a quick save.
The veil is thin, and spirits abound. We must be wary.
Indeed. Beware, the Blackmarsh is haunted. You don't say.
My people say this place.
Be careful now.
Some marsh wolves.
Shall be done. Have you no concern for your own existence?
Get a shot going across there.
We have done well. Very well.
Spider scared me again. Yeah, that 50% spirit bonus will be really nice for like arcane bolts, but I mean, overall, he dismissed him. Okay, I guess, yeah, his tactics are working. That's a good sign. But yeah. Either way, these robes and the staff look really cool, so even though they're... You could argue either way for whether they're the best in the game or not for mages, but, I mean, technically the best in the game is going an Arcane Warrior and going, all that heavy armor and whatnot, so... I've already decided not to make my character as OP as humanly possible. I'm going to try to RP this, and I think, these robes and staff fit that idea. Anyway, enough talking about stats. I promise I'll move on. Let's talk about the
Tell me
Blackmarsh.
stories about the Blackmarsh when I was young.
Blackmarsh, sorry.
He said evil magic killed everyone here. This was just before the rebellion. A great mystery at the time.
What evil magic could have caused this?
They never found out what happened here. Once the monsters appeared, the marsh was abandoned. I used to dream of coming to the Blackmarsh and setting things right. Little boy dreams.
I think it might take a mage to do that. Or many mages and a lot of time. See, if the veil is thin here, there's no repairing it. That's not really true, though, because the veil repairs it. I guess it repairs itself over time. Maybe that's what he means. And Avernus in the Warden's Keep DLC repaired a breach in the Fade, or in the veil. But I think that was more like putting a band-aid on it to stop it while it had time to heal. You're doing it now, aren't you?
So I am. If someone had told me I'd end up here, I would have laughed at them. But times change. When I was in Kirkwall, I thought I would return to Ferelden to take command of my father's garrison. Now, here I am. A Grey Warden and fighting both Darkspawn and demons. Interesting.
Isn't life exciting? Alright, stick around. This happens all the time.
And the fun never ends, I suppose. Good to know. Anyway, the haunted marsh awaits.
Dun dun dun. Hey, approves.
I may have misjudged you a little.
Just a little.
I sometimes paint all humans with the same brush.
As long as it's such a pretty brush. I don't mind.
I'm sure I don't know what that means.
It means your apology is appreciated, my lady.
Well, then, good.
Glad that's settled then. Blight Wolves, I'm going to turn on Elemental Mastery. Let's freeze the Alpha Wolf there. Another one over here. Alright, we're going to Winter's Grasp him. Petrify. That's the other thing too about having tons of abilities is you can't control them as easily. Because there's only 10 hotkeys in the entire game. Sorry, Charlotte. Oops, missed.
Most excellent.
And luckily both the two best stabs in the game do physical damage, so you don't have to worry about things being immune to them. Tattered leather and an empty poison bottle. Huh. New quest, the Trail of Love. Follow Corwin's trail to find Bonnie's surprise. He found the remains of a man named Corwin who drank poison after his lover Bonnie left him. A note found in Corwin's skeletal hand indicates Bonnie was upset over a trail of riddles. Weird. You are my hen, the mistress of my flock. You nourish my body and tend to my rooster. Oh, jeez.
It is begun.
Alright. We will keep an eye out for signs along the
As you
route
say.
then. Darkspawn corpse.
Dead. Kristoff's doing, maybe.
The Darkspawn are definitely here. And someone has been killing them.
That's right, I am starting to remember this now.
Shall be done.
A little more detail. Bladed werewolf, well that's something new.
It is begun.
Influenced by both the Darkspawn taint and the a demon of the Fade.
Damn you. Very well. Now you fall.
Hey, it hit him.
Very well.
Surrender! And we'll be
I shall do it.
For some reason I thought
It is begun.
like demons were immune to Darkspawn corruption, but maybe I made that up. You know, I might be thinking of Sylvari and Guild Wars 2, how they're immune to becoming undead. Lost beneath the trees, he lifts a weary head
Very well.
and sees her burning love lights his way home. This guy was really bad at rhyming. Oh, I'm a Bari corpse. Poor guy. Catgut. Alright, we need that for whatever Master Wade is building. Or crafting for me. Oh. Another werewolf. Another quest, a burden of guilt. A merchant in the Blackmarsh betrayed several young women in exchange for treasures from the Baroness. Overpowered by guilt, he soon killed himself. The merchant's suicide note contained a map to his hidden cache. Huh. Oh, I don't want to read all of this. There's a witch here, apparently. Alright, we already found that clue. Oh my god, more werewolves? Seriously? These things do not end, do they?
There is no glory in bloodshed.
Show them no quarter!
As you say.
People here are not a big fan of quarters, it seems. I guess this used to be a city once. Now it's all just ruin. Oh, can't go over there. Can't go over there either. Notice. This village lies abandoned. May the Maker rest their poor souls. And the gate lies closed. Guess we'll have to find another way in.
Name it and it will be done.
Open that chest, dear Squire Frostrock. Still nothing good. Town records, that could be useful. For history's
Your
sake, if
wish is
nothing
my
else. Records of the Blackmarsh. Toy horse. One of our companions must really like toys. I don't know who. Maybe the one we don't have yet? The werewolves are running away from us. Interesting. Can we go into the city yet? I don't know if I want to. Nope, can't unlock. So I guess we have to venture deeper into the wooded area to find out what's going on here. What tear in the veil?
Here in the Vale. The spirit realm lies very close to us here.
You found a tear in the veil that provides a glimpse of the Fade. Given the non-physical nature of these strange phenomena, there is nothing you can do about them in the real world. Huh.
I don't like the sound.
Oh,
of
and I
that.
can't pass through there either. Alright, what's up here? Lots of wolves. You know what we're gonna do? Rain of arrows! Oh, Ogren is running right into it. She could probably use a fireball.
Guide my arm.
Let's heal up Ogren though.
Let me.
too bad. Injury kit. Bladed werewolf. Oh, a dragon bone.
It will be done.
The lost dragon bones. Oh, I remember this. You found a dragon bone suggesting one of the beasts once died in the Blackmarsh. Blackmarsh. I keep wanting to say Blackmarsh for some reason. There may be other bones around. That quest I certainly do remember.
Best be wary.
Another blight wolf. Whoa. Oh, geez, Ogren is being... Where? Bladed Shadow Wolf. I think it's tearing him apart. Use one of these help bolts I made. Does she have a heal ready? She does not. Neither do I. I can put a life ward on him, I guess.
Speak, and it will be done.
Nope, wasn't fast enough. Wow. That blight wolf completely destroyed Ogren there. But this is on normal too. Oh, that's life ward, not revival. Gotta get our tank up.
Very well.
Alright. Huh. Well, that's a good ring. Mark of the Divine. We'll pocket that for now, though. See, a part of me keeps wanting to put this on, like, hard or nightmare. Because, like, I really enjoy a challenge, and, like, if I was playing this myself,
Very well.
I'm pretty sure I'd have it on nightmare at this point. Oh, Kristoff's locket. There's a gift. And a cut. This might have been Kristoff's camp, but it has not been used for days. Yeah, dead Darkspawn right here. That's not safe. I'm gonna get the blight. But yeah, if I was doing this on my own, I'd almost certainly have it on nightmare for the challenge. But I really just don't want to be dying all the time and having to restart the not restart the let's play, but having to draw out the let's play, which would be rather uninteresting to watch, I think. So I'm gonna just keep going like this. Oh, he's being overwhelmed. Ogren. I gotcha. Quick, life ward. Alright, we're okay anyway. This is just a normal rank bladed Shadow Wolf. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Meant to do that. This is why it's a good thing that my rings are giving me lots of spell power.
I shall do it.
And the staff is too, just one less than it could be. Alright, there's another dragon bone up here. I do hope though that even on normal difficulty there's going to be at least some tough fights. And I mean, it's not like I'm really, like I said, I'm not making a super OP build. I'm not trying to, oh, that's the life ward. I'm not trying to cheese it by going for like 100% dodge or 100% magic resist, which you can do. The Baroness's secret. The veil is weak near the stone circle. Perhaps it's my rituals, but I suspect it has always been weak here. I feel traces of old ancient magic. Maybe this is what drew me. I think the girls feel it too. As we approached the circle, they sensed something was wrong. With me? Did they fear me? Something about this place is changing them, claiming them for its own. It is conceivable that using their blood to reinvigorate me traps their souls in the Fade. Perhaps they become the same demons, ghouls, spirits who invade my dreams. No, it doesn't matter if they're nothing peasants. Well, I am a Baroness of Orlais. Okay, so the Baroness who ruled this place was apparently an Orlesian noble and a mage, which I guess she hid, or just was powerful enough not to be captured. It's weird because Orlais is very religious, and the Templars and the Chantry are supposed to be very powerful there. That's the heart of the Andrastian Chantry. Another veiled tear there. So the fact that she hit it is impressive, which means she must be powerful. But apparently she came to Ferelden, became a noble here when the Orlesians conquered the land. And I guess whatever happened here happened before the, yeah. Hal even said it happened before the rebellions. So, oh, we're basically getting killed. Oh, jeez, okay. Come on, Ogren, taunt. War cry, I guess would be good. Do you need a stamina drought? Where's that other ability? Massacre, that could be fun. Alright, let's take a stamina drought, and then I'm going to use Massacre and see what it does. Not enough stamina still? Ah. Alright. I don't have too many of these, though. Alright, just go with a two-handed swing then. I really want to use a taunt, but I guess he doesn't have... Oh, second wind. There we go. Massacre! Alright. Not as impressive as I thought it would be, but it did the trick. What is wrong with that spider summon? Because he keeps summoning it after the battle is over. Nathaniel. Mana or stamina below 75, summon spider. Mana or stamina greater, deactivate. Maybe I should just move it earlier in the thing. Alright, enemy clustered with at least 2 allies. Alright, self-being attacked by melee attack. No. Alright. No, that's a rapid shot thing. Alright. Let's self any activate accuracy. We can do that over here. Self any activate accuracy. And then mana, if it's greater than, sorry, less than 75, summon a spider. I assume spider's the best. Just because it's the highest tier, but they probably all have strengths and weaknesses. She's actually a pretty spider, has some markings and all. So we'll keep Charlotte out for now. Karsten's hidden cache. Oh, there we go. Quest completed, I guess. Nothing too great, but it'll do. Alright, let's give him some Constitution, so those Guardian abilities are useful. I like that they make it based on Constitution, because I know the way the game was currently built, it was better in many cases to make a Dexterity-based tank than Constitution-based, which is kind of weird. Fortifying Presence. Again, another activated ability. I probably won't have the tactics to ever activate. God, he's getting all cluttered up now. Sorry for all the tedium in this episode. I know it's probably getting a little old, but once I move this over, we'll find some stuff to kill. You know me, though. I like having my space. Alright. That ought to do it. Alright. Hal, open up this chest, please.
Anything you wish.
There's another hidden clue over yonder. Pretty good mace. Not as good as the Reaper's Cudgel, though. And because we are so late in the game, I will actually be using that for a change. If somebody actually can use it. Hidden clue. With cold dead eyes, the dragon gazes on your prize. Quest updated. Oh, I didn't see it in time. Grr. You found... Oh, that's all it says. Okay. Let's head over this way then. Was it this way? No, this way. At least I think it was this way.
Darkspawn up ahead.
Childer Grub. Oh, I almost forgot about these guys. And by almost, I mean I did forget about these guys. The children. That's right, the children. They're, Alright, so didn't Ogren say he had a dream? Oh, they overwhelmed. Who are they overwhelming? Ogren? Alright, he's alright. About little Darkspawn with big heads or something like that? Maybe that's what he meant. Hey, get off of Ogren. Don't make me kind of cold to both of you. Alright.
Do these creatures change? Do they evolve?
Oh, I think they're actually... Are they like Darkspawn grubs? Do all Darkspawn start as children? I don't really... No, I kind of assume they came out fully formed. Creatures. Oh, jeez. Are these in alphabetical order now? What are they called? The children, okay. The children appear to be twisted mutations of Darkspawn. They have set even Hurlocks, Genlocks, and Ogres to fleeing. The monsters appear first as child or grubs, gruesome larval creatures that wriggle on the ground. This is the only vulnerable stage of their development. To squish them is to do the world a favor. Okay, so these are not typical Darkspawn. And the things they grow into are not Hurlocks, Genlocks, and the other Darkspawn we're used to fighting. It's Kristoff, except He does not look so well. Hey now. You the Darkspawn that killed him? Aha!
Yes, that is your Grey Warden. The mother told it to me that if he was lured to this place and slain, that in time you would come.
It's a trap, and we are all fools for falling into it.
And the mother, she was right. The mother is always right.
So that's the first we've heard of the mother. And this is the second talking Darkspawn we've encountered. He's different looking than the first, though. Who is this mother? And I'm guessing she has some relation to the children.
The mother is she that sent me. She that wished you to come, to here, this place. Here before you is the first. And I am bringing to you a message. The mother, she is not permitting you to further his plan, whether this you know or not. So she is sending you a gift.
I don't like this gift. He's opening the veil. Or we're using something to open it. Must be a powerful mage indeed. Well, this looks familiar. We're in the Fade. But he's here too.
Oh, we have come to the Fate as well. It cannot be this.
Aha. Seems like the mother tricked him and sacrificed him to bring me and the other wardens here. There. So I guess she gave him an item then that she enchanted to open the tear. Because he's not a mage himself. You weren't first in your class, I take it. This is the Fade? How do we get here?
The mother, she has deceived me. I am betrayed.
Can never trust my mother either.
Now I am being trapped in the Fade with you. Ah, I am the fool.
I hope you guys can hear him okay. He has a very low voice. So, yeah. I'll try to talk over him. Looks like someone was considered expendable.
I am the first. I am not being expendable. Both the Grey Warden and the Mother shall be learning this. I will be leaving you to the children. I will be finding my own path back into the world. Back to the Mother.
Good luck with that. Alright, lots of children here. Do some shocky shock. Kind of using Inferno for a change. I feel like Darkspawn are vulnerable to fire. So that might be nice. Of course, so are we. Yeah, the children are not lasting very long against that Inferno.
Who is this first?
Hey, level up.
This mother he spoke of.
Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know if we want to give her any of these or not. Not yet. Time Spiral, she can't have yet. Grease.
Talking Darkspawn, and now some mother to go along with it.
Okay, that's pretty cool. We can set the Grease on fire. She doesn't have enough tactic slots to assign that to anything, but that's okay. We can always do it manually. I don't think Flame Burst will do it, though. I think it has to be Fireball or maybe... Oh, Codex entry.
Wait, what did that snarly
Or
bastard
conversation.
say? The Fade? We're in the Fade?
You got
That's
it.
where humans dream, isn't it?
We'll find our way out somehow.
Someone's gonna be coughing out a kidney when I'm done with them.
Hakron disapproves, but I'm trying to be optimistic here. Come on, guys, work with me a little bit. I'm a mage after all. We're at home in the Fade. Nothing to worry about. Lyrium.
Begun.
Best part of the Fade, if you ask me.
When you were talking about the pretty brush, did you mean me?
I can't refuse to someone send you pretty.
Guys, could you flirt like when we're back at the keep? Or like any time that's not when we're surrounded by shades of the Fade. Even the base attacks from this staff does a lot of damage. Health poultice. Alright, so for once you can actually use health poultices in the Fade.
It shall be done.
And I believe we can fix the veil from this side. You can. Alright, before we press too deeply into the Fade though, I'm going to end this episode here. Oh, more buffs! I should have done this one first. I didn't realize there were more of these things. Yay, just like old times. You guys remember that? We were in the Mage's Tower. But yeah, I'm going to end this episode here, and when we come back we will explore the Fade, find the First, and find a way back into the realm of the living. I'll see you guys then.